There's so many new cracks forming that we could lose data in or lose efficiency that this kind of brought it all real quick to the surface.
The eClinicalWorks Safety and Compliance Dashboard provides clear insights to help practices monitor safety and compliance effectively. Let's hear from a practice admin on how they utilize this tool in their daily operations.
I was at a national user conference and it was at the end of a booth kind of forgotten about, and I walked by him and I asked him because it was the first time we saw a graphical representation of eClinical data. So it seemed new. So one of our first efforts was to properly use telephone encounters. This drove us to educate ourselves and begin to use actions and also some additional workflows, which is driven on average having 900 open telephone encounters, to us having a hard limit of 10 high priority and no more than 50 open at any one time. Anything over 3 or 7 days causes a conversation among managers, and it's really driven our workflow better. So now when there is a high priority telephone encounter or any telephone encounter, it may be 1 of 5 instead of 1 of 50 my providers are going through. I think probably the 2 biggest impacts this has made was failed prescriptions. There's nothing more frustrating than a patient to come by, utilize our same day clinic and get to a pharmacy and realize there's a problem. Further delaying their plan of care. Now we're able to see any failed prescriptions quickly and address them, so it reduces phone call and patient satisfaction when they're their sickest is through the roof. As an early adopter, we've got to see this, like I said earlier, trend in the right direction. When it first launched, it was probably a dozen KPIs. Now there's more than enough to run a small or large practice with. Some of the big additions were the addition of the EBO link, the underlying data that makes that trend line and making it easily accessible and quickly actionable. And then my second favorite would be the large increase in what KPIs are being tracked.